my next trick. Who's time? I'll tell you what's going on, you see.
Dude.
Because if you got one of these when you came in,
Dude, 6:30 Saturday.
Man a Bagel. You gonna be there?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know,
That's why we're going to sing Credence before I leave.
I might not be there either.
At least we got to share this night together.
That's what I'm saying. You see, have you picked up one of these that says Dustin Miller is a singer-songwriter and guitarist from Mount Vernon, Ohio? Did you read that?
We read that.
Throughout his career, he's been playing countless shows at the Mount Vernon High School Talent Show, Dan Emmett Festival, and Lollapalooza in Akron, Ohio. Some of his influences include Johnny Cash, CCR, Tom Waits, Social Distortion, Drive-By Truckers, Jason's brothers and sisters, neighbors and friends. This is a fallacy. There's been a misprint in this book here. I'll be the first to tell you about it. See, because I live right up the road in a little town called Piney Flats. Now, I don't know how this got in here, man. But I was laying in bed asleep one afternoon about 1 or 2 o'clock, which is a pretty normal routine for myself. And my brother gives me a call. He says, "Man, hey man." I said, "What's happening, you know?" He said, "Well, I'm on the Rhythm and Roots website, and I got to tell you, I'm kind of surprised." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, I didn't know you were from Ohio." I thought, all right, you know. So I got off the phone with him, and I checked, and sure enough, it says Dustin Miller from Mount Vernon. So I'm thinking, and initially when I got on there, I got on the website, it's got this other guy's picture, okay? It's got my name, and it says I'm from Mount Vernon. But it's got this other guy's picture, so I'm thinking, okay, well, suppose there's 2 Dustin Millers playing in the same Rhythm and Roots Festival. And I was okay with this. For a long time, I just sat around thinking what about I was going to change my name to when I got here. But then I got on there a couple weeks ago, and it's my picture on there now, but it's still saying that I'm from Mount Vernon, Ohio. And I don't know how it happened. But I wrote a song here. Hopefully, this is going to explain it. Now, this song is a talking blues song. And if you don't know what a talking blues song is, it's where the lyrics are spoken over top of the music. So I won't be singing, really. I'm going to borrow a chorus from a Todd Snyder talking blues song because I think it goes along there. But hopefully this will explain it. Now, I don't know if this other Dustin Miller exists or not, or if he's in attendance here. But if he is, I'd like to dedicate this song to him because it's written in his perspective. It's a story about how he got his gig here at Rhythm and Roots. So it's not written from my perspective. This is called Talking Mount Vernon Blues. Hey, my, rock and roll will never die. Hang your hair down in your eyes, make $1 million raise. Well, life ain't exactly Cinco de Mayo when you're living in urban Mount Vernon, Ohio. There's just not much of a music scene besides what you find on your TV screen. Surrounded by creeps and bums and slobs, making no money at my dead-end job until I up and decided one day that I was going to move away. Head down to Northeast Tennessee, learn to sing and play guitar, make my way into the annual Rhythm and Roots Festival, where everybody has their facts straight. While I was catching the bus out of town, I met this guy who said he'd follow me down. He said, "Son, if you're looking to learn how to play, I can teach you that stuff any day." So we loaded the bus and we each found a seat, and he pulled a guitar case from under his feet. He said, "Consider today your very first lesson because I'm about to show you a few of the best ones." Johnny Cash, Neil Young, AC/DC, Social Distortion, whoever that is. By the time we had crossed Virginia state line, I was sounding so good it would blow your mind, but I needed more practice before I was through to showcase my talents at rhythm and roots. Let's see what the lyrics sound. So when you're playing in Bristol, you have to rehearse, so I lined up a few more performances first. I got to the station, stepped out the door, and bought some more tickets for my North American tour. Dan Emmett Festival, Lollapalooza, Mount Vernon High School Talent Show. Now if that's not a resume, man, I don't know what is. Made a name for myself out on the road, impressed all the critics, rocked all the shows, had some experience under my belt, so it was time to head back to Bristol, I felt. I got to the station late one evening and the festival director was there to meet me. Said, "We like your stuff, kid, we think we could use you. Heard you really blew them away at Lollapalooza." I said, "Where do I sign up?" She gave me a contract. I said, "I'll email you some of my background information." She said, "Oh, you go right ahead, man, but we already got you figured out."